Okay, let's unpack this. Stop for a moment and consider the objects that surround you every single day. What if those seemingly ordinary items, maybe even the rug beneath your feet, held profound stories, ancient histories, and, well, incredible artistry, just waiting for us to discover them? It's a truly compelling idea, isn't it? Today, we're not just scratching the surface, we're plunging headfirst into exactly that kind of hidden world. Our specific focus for this deep dive is on Oriental carpets, and more specifically, a truly captivating and visually striking subset known as Gharadjeh rugs. We've compiled a stack of incredibly rich sources for this exploration. I mean, everything from the granular insights of a Victoria-based expert carpet business in the most detailed descriptions of Gharadjeh weaving techniques and their signature designs.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here, and really our mission today, is to transform what might initially appear as complex, sort of specialized information into immediately accessible, engaging knowledge for you, our listener. We're going to extract the absolute key insights that reveal what makes these rugs so uniquely special, dissect their profound historical significance, and ultimately help you grasp their very real, tangible, and practical value in both a historical and contemporary context. It's far more than merely appreciating a beautiful object. It's about comprehending its entire journey, its heritage, and, the living traditions woven into every single thread.
Absolutely. And by the end of this deep dive, you won't just know what a Gharadjeh rug is in an abstract sense. You'll possess a deep understanding of its inherent beauty, the intricate craftsmanship that breathes life into it, and precisely why these remarkable textiles are so highly prized in the world today. You'll be able to spot one, understand its story, and really appreciate its enduring legacy. So let's begin by immersing ourselves in the broader, magnificent world of Oriental carpets. Our sources immediately set a tone that emphasizes unique, artisanal craftsmanship, describing these as nothing less than magnificent Persian and Oriental carpets, which are elegantly hand-knotted by nomadic tribes or master workshops. This isn't mass-produced factory output you see everywhere. This is something truly special, created by skilled human hands, imbued with generations of inherited technique and, well, artistry.
The emphasis on hand knotted is absolutely paramount here. It really is. And it's where we truly begin to understand the intrinsic value and profound depth of these textiles. This isn't merely an aesthetic choice or, a marketing term. Hand knotted speaks to a profound, unbroken tradition that stretches back not just decades, but centuries. It represents a level of quality, authenticity, and individuality that simply cannot be replicated by any machine-made carpet.
Right. Well,
Think of it this way. When you encounter a hand-knotted rug, you're not just looking at a floor covering, you are directly engaging with a living legacy. Each individual knot, meticulously tied by human hands, imbues that rug with a unique soul, a nuanced character that machine production, no matter how advanced, could never achieve.
that makes sense.
It's a tangible link to the specific artisans who dedicated their time and skill, often over months or even years, to bring that piece of cultural heritage to life. This painstaking process is why these rugs aren't just decorative items, but true heirlooms.
And as our gateway to understanding this remarkable world, our deep dive introduces us to Babak's Oriental Carpets. Their physical showroom, a dedicated space for this art form, was established right there in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, specifically at 919 Fort Street, opening its doors back in August of 1994. The sources highlight their unwavering commitment to the people of Victoria to display a large variety of unique, hand-knotted carpets. It's more than a retail space. It sounds like a carefully curated gallery showcasing an ancient craft.
Exactly. And this local presence of a specialized business like Bobak's is incredibly significant. It serves as a vital bridge, doesn't it? It connects a global ancient art form pieces created by distant nomadic tribes or master workshops directly to homes and businesses right there in Victoria and across Vancouver Island. A business like this doesn't just transact, it acts as a steward of this heritage. They carefully curate and present these global treasures, making them accessible to a local community that might otherwise never encounter such authentic pieces. It allows you, the listener, to engage directly with an art form that has traversed continents and centuries, bringing the craftsmanship of distant lands into your immediate environment. It's a tangible link between a local community and a rich international artistic tradition.
What's equally compelling, and speaks to the profound trust a customer can place in them, is the deep knowledge base that underpins Babak's Oriental carpets. This expertise starts with Dr. Hushang Rizwani, who, as our sources tell us, built an honorable reputation in the carpet business over the past 35 years in Graz, Austria. Wow, 35 years. That immediately establishes a serious lineage of expertise, a foundation of extensive hands-on experience that predates the Victoria showroom by decades.
Oh, absolutely. The value of such long-standing expertise, especially 35 years within a highly specialized, nuanced field like this, cannot be overstated. When you consider that this experience spans continents from the European art and trade hub of Graz, Austria, to the vibrant community of Victoria, Canada, it speaks volumes. It points to an incredibly discerning taste, a deep understanding of quality standards, and profound global connections within the international carpet world.
Right.
An honorable reputation in this business isn't just about sales, it means integrity, a profound understanding of authenticity, and a unique ability to select pieces of genuine quality, historical significance, and lasting value. For you, the listener, it means knowing that the curated selection at Babak's stems from decades of cultivated knowledge, not just fleeting trends or superficial
But
aesthetics.
that assurance is huge.
It ensures an authenticity and a level of quality assurance that is truly priceless when investing in high-value textiles.
That remarkable lineage of expertise continues directly with Babak Rizwani, the son of Dr. Rizwani, who is the current store owner and operator. Our sources paint a clear picture of his upbringing and unique background. He's been around the carpet business his entire life. This isn't simply a career choice for him. It sounds like it's practically woven into his very DNA. And because of this lifelong immersive experience, he possesses vast knowledge of most carpets from around the world, with a particularly special, almost encyclopedic focus on carpets from Persia.
And this, for you, our listener, is precisely where our deep dive truly begins to come alive and become actionable. Babak's dedication isn't simply about selling rugs, it's profoundly about the study of Oriental carpets. That's key. He takes pleasure in sharing his knowledge on everything from a rug's historical significance to its specific hand-knotting techniques, its investment value, and its overall quality.
That's fantastic.
This holistic educational approach means you're not merely acquiring a beautiful object, you're gaining a comprehensive understanding of its entire story and its inherent value. When he speaks of historical significance, he's connecting you to the centuries of tradition and the cultural tapestry from which these rugs emerged, the very movements of people and ideas.
Mm-hmm.
When he explains hand-knotting techniques, he's demystifying the intricate, painstaking process that gives each rug its unique character and resilience. Understanding investment value helps you perceive these pieces not just as decorative items, but as tangible assets that can appreciate over time, making them a wise long-term acquisition.
That's a really important aspect.
Definitely. And finally, his insights into overall quality empower you to discern the truly exceptional from the merely good, ensuring you make an informed decision rooted in deep expertise. It truly transforms the act of acquiring a rug into an educational and profoundly enriching experience, making you a more knowledgeable curator of your own space.
Beyond just sales, Babak's Oriental Carpets offers a truly comprehensive suite of services that underscore their deep commitment to these unique art pieces and, crucially, to their customers. They provide worldwide shipping, which is incredibly important for collectors or enthusiasts who might not be local, allowing these treasures to reach any corner of the globe. They also offer essential carpet repair and cleaning services, vital for preserving these valuable heirlooms for future generations, ensuring their longevity.
Absolutely essential.
For those curious about the current market value of their pieces, they have appraisal services, providing crucial insights into investment potential. And for those looking to refresh their collection or upgrade, a trade-in and purchasing counter demonstrates their commitment to the entire life cycle of a carpet. Crucially for our learner listeners, they provide detailed information sheets on all carpets, empowering you with written knowledge.
That's great.
And for practical convenience, there's domestic free shipping for purchases above $500, free delivery service within certain restrictions, and, perhaps most importantly, for ensuring the right fit, trials at no obligation. All of this is backed by what our sources describe as consistently knowledgeable and professional staff.
These comprehensive services are far more than just commercial offerings. They represent a fundamental support system designed for the preservation, understanding, and responsible acquisition of these unique art pieces. The information sheets and appraisal services directly cater to your desire for informed decision-making, empowering you with the knowledge to make truly wise choices, whether you're buying, selling, or caring for a rug.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The trials at no obligation highlight a business philosophy deeply centered on customer satisfaction and ensuring the perfect synergy between the rug and your personal living space. It demonstrates a belief in the rug's inherent ability to speak for itself in your home rather than a high-pressure sales tactic.
Right.
Taken together, these services create an environment where you can not only confidently purchase a beautiful rug, but also feel assured that you are making a well-considered, well-supported acquisition, truly integrating it into your life and understanding its place within a larger artistic and cultural tradition.
And for anyone in the Victoria area, or perhaps planning a visit to British Columbia, it's worth noting their accessibility. You can find Bobek's Oriental Carpets conveniently located at 919 Fort Street, Victoria, BC, Canada. For direct communication, their phone number is 250-480-7114. You can email them at bobeksorientalcarpets@gmail.com or even text your questions to 250-881-0207 for quick inquiries. They maintain consistent hours, open Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and on Sundays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., making it pretty easy to visit.
Yeah, and framing this practical information as a direct resource for you, the listener, really underscores a key point. The world of these unique and magnificent carpets is not some exclusive, intimidating club. It's something truly accessible, with experts who are genuinely eager to share their extensive knowledge and guide you.
That's encouraging.
This accessibility removes any perceived intimidation factor, inviting you to explore and learn, knowing that there are seasoned professionals ready to guide you through the intricate beauty and profound history of Oriental rugs. It's really an open invitation to deepen your appreciation.
All right, now that we've set the stage within the magnificent world of Oriental carpets and understand the deep expertise that guides us, let's truly zero in on our specific deep dive target, Gharadjeh rugs. What exactly are they beyond just a name? Our sources tell us they are hand-woven Persian rugs originating from the Gharadjeh region in northwestern Iran near Tabriz. And be aware these beautiful pieces are known by many different names, reflecting their rich history and regional nuances. You might hear them called Gharadjeh, or Gharadjeh.
Right. And to really paint a precise picture for you, the Gharadjeh region is located in northwest Iran, a fascinating mountainous area nestled strategically between the vibrant city of Tabriz and the expansive Caspian Sea. Our sources pinpoint the actual village of Gharadjeh in the Gharadjeh district, Harris County, East Azerbaijan province, Iran, which is critically important because it places it right at the northwestern extremity of the larger, renowned Hariz weaving area.
Oh, okay, so it's connected to Hariz.
Exactly. That geographical detail is key. And consider this, it's a truly specific, small community. The 2006 census reported its population at just 1,081 individuals, comprising only 215 families. This intimate, small scale immediately highlights the deeply localized, community-based nature of their weaving tradition, suggesting an artistry rooted in generations of shared knowledge and practice within a tight-knit village.
And delving a bit deeper into the cultural tapestry that gives these rugs their unique character, the village is home to a predominantly Azeri population who's speaking Turkic dialect. This linguistic and cultural background is incredibly important, isn't it? It hints at a unique blend of historical influences and artistic expressions that would naturally find their way into the very fiber of these rugs. It's not just a geographical location, it's a distinct cultural identity that shapes the art.
Absolutely. This cultural background feeds directly into the rich and truly captivating history of these rugs. While their identifiable weaving traditions are rooted in the early 19th century, their distinctive style carries much, much older echoes. It really does. It's profoundly influenced by the Mongol invasion of Iran in the 13th century and the subsequent settlement of Turkish tribes in the area.
Wow, the 13th century.
Yeah. This isn't just a local craft developing in isolation. It connects these rugs directly to monumental historical events and vast migratory patterns that dramatically reshaped entire regions. Imagine for a moment the immense movement of people across continents carrying their artistic traditions, their symbols, and their techniques with them.
Incredible.
These traditions then evolve, fuse, and adapt over centuries in new lands. This means every single thread in a Gharadjeh rug could subtly reflect a historical journey, a profound blend of different artistic heritages converging and blossoming into one unique and resilient style. The geometric boldness, for instance, often associated with nomadic Turkic designs, becomes a prominent feature, contrasting with the more curvilinear floral patterns sometimes seen in other Persian weaving centers.
That is a powerful and evocative thought. It makes you consider how these ancient influences, these incredible historical movements, the intermingling of cultures and artistic ideas, might subtly or even overtly appear as visual echoes in the rug's designs. What narratives, what shared heritage might be literally woven into their patterns that we can now decode? Now, let's talk about the meticulous craftsmanship involved in bringing these remarkable works of art to life. Our sources explain that Gharadjeh rugs are hand-knotted on a vertical loom on a cotton foundation, though horizontal looms are also mentioned as being used by some weavers. What's truly critical here, and a cornerstone of their enduring quality, is their consistent use of the durable Turkish symmetric knot, ensuring their longevity. This detail isn't merely technical jargon. It speaks directly to the incredible generational durability and inherent value of these pieces.
Oh, definitely. The Turkish symmetric knot, also known as the Gharadjeh knot, is absolutely a cornerstone of their legendary durability. To visualize it, imagine tying a shoelace, but instead of just one simple loop, it's a super secure double knot, embracing two vertical warp threads on the loom.
Oh, okay.
Unlike the Persian or asymmetric knot, which only wraps around one warp thread and passes under the next, the Turkish knot wraps completely around two adjacent warp threads, forming a much stronger, more robust, and more symmetrical structure.
I see.
This creates a much denser, more resilient pile, which is precisely why it contributes so significantly to the rug's remarkable longevity. This construction technique means the pile is far more resistant to crushing, wear and tear, standing up to decades, even centuries of heavy foot traffic.
That's impressive durability.
It really is. Furthermore, when our sources mention meticulous labor, it is not an exaggeration. Each knot is individually tied by hand, often hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of these double knots per rug. This demands incredible precision, immense patience, and generations of honed skill from the weavers. Unbelievable.
This extraordinary level of dedication and craftsmanship translates directly into the rug's inherent value and its remarkable ability to literally withstand the test of time, making it a true heirloom passed down through generations.
Moving on to the very materials that form these masterpieces, our sources note that the pile is made of thick wool. Interestingly, while the knot count is comparatively low compared to, say, a fine Isfahan rug, the wool used in these carpets is superior in quality. This unique combination results in a closer cropped, more uniform pile that sort of belies its knot count. Occasionally, you'll find wool and cotton used together in the wefts, particularly in earlier examples, which adds another layer to their material story.
Yeah, that distinction about the wool quality is incredibly important because it challenges a common misconception that density, or knot count per square inch, is the sole measure of a rug's quality.
Right, I think a lot of people assume that. Exactly. In Gharadjeh rugs, the superior wool quality is paramount. This isn't just any wool. It's often high lanolin, hand-spun, incredibly resilient wool sourced from robust local sheep. This thick, durable wool, even with a lower knot count, provides a beautiful, plush, and incredibly resilient surface. It feels substantial and dense underfoot.
Okay.
The closer cropped, more uniform pile means the fibers stand upright and dense, creating a consistent, velvety texture that is both exceptionally durable and aesthetically pleasing, offering a soft yet firm feel. Furthermore, the natural dyes used, madder, walnut husks, and indigo, are derived from local materials, connecting the rugs deeply to their immediate natural environment.
Like traditional methods.
Exactly. Madder, from the root of the madder plant, produces vibrant reds and oranges. Walnut husks yield rich browns and blacks, and indigo, from the indigofera plant, creates deep, luminous blues. This commitment to traditional natural dyeing methods not only roots the rug in authentic artisanal practices, but also ensures that the colors age beautifully over time, developing a unique, subtle patina and depth that synthetic dyes simply cannot replicate.
Ah, that aging process is key.
It really is. This further reinforces the artisanal and authentic nature of these textiles.
One key technical distinction truly sets Gharadjeh rugs apart, even from their close neighbors in the larger Persian weaving tradition. Our sources state it very clearly. The techniques used are the same as those in Tabriz, with the sole difference that they have a single weft. What does that really mean for the rug itself? How does that feel or look different?
That single weft is a subtle but profoundly significant characteristic, and it's a detail that, a connoisseur would immediately recognize. A weft is the horizontal thread that is woven back and forth through the vertical warp threads on the loom, securing each row of knots.
Okay.
Most Persian rugs, including many fine examples from Tabriz, typically use 2 or more wefts between each row of knots. This often creates a very dense, stiff foundation.
Right, more rigid.
Precisely. A single weft in a Gharadjeh rug means that after a row of knots is tied, only one horizontal thread is passed through before the next row of knots begins.
Oh.
This typically results in a rug that is slightly more flexible, with a softer, more pliable handle, and often a less rigid feel compared to a double wefted rug.
Interesting. So it drapes differently.
Exactly. This subtle difference contributes to the unique drape and character of the carpet, allowing it to conform more gently to its surroundings. It's a distinctive marker of Gharadjeh's specific regional identity within the broader Persian weaving tradition, showcasing how local weavers adapted established techniques to create their own unique signature that feels subtly different underfoot and visually distinct in its drape.
When it comes to size, Gharadjeh rugs offer a surprisingly good range, allowing them to fit into various spaces. The sources mention sizes spanning from small 3x2 mats all the way up to impressive 12 by 9-foot room-sized carpets. Interestingly, runners are also produced, though usually in slightly smaller sizes, and our sources specifically note that Gharadjeh is especially known for producing runners in gallery formats.
Yes, and the prevalence and practicality of these specific sizes, particularly runners and gallery formats, are incredibly significant for modern homes and current interior design preferences. Runners are, of course, exceptionally sought after for high-traffic areas like hallways, staircases, and kitchens.
Definitely need something durable there.
Absolutely. They provide not just beauty and warmth, but also crucial durability and sound dampening in these busy transitional zones. Gallery formats, which are typically longer and narrower than standard area rugs but wider than traditional runners, often around 3 to 5 feet wide and 8 to 15 feet long, are ideal for larger entryways, open concept living spaces where they can define a zone, or even as elegant accents under longer dining tables or in front of long sofas.
I can picture that. Very versatile.
Extremely versatile. Their versatility means they can integrate seamlessly into a wide variety of contemporary interior designs, maintaining their historical charm while fulfilling very modern functional needs. This adaptability and the focus on these practical formats are key reasons for their enduring popularity, allowing them to truly complement diverse living environments.
And this brings us to their overall practical value, which is just as important as their artistic merit. The sources highlight their durable construction and striking aesthetics, which makes them treasured worldwide for their artistry and practicality. They've been historically sought after in both domestic and international markets, especially in Europe and the United States, for their rustic charm and compatibility with various interior styles.
Exactly. And this combination of inherent artistry and profound practicality is precisely what contributes to their enduring appeal and sustained value. This isn't simply a pretty object to be admired from afar. It's a functional work of art, meticulously designed to be lived with, walked upon, and enjoyed daily for generations.
Right, they're meant to be used.
They are. The ability to withstand significant use while simultaneously enhancing the beauty and warmth of a space makes them incredibly valuable to homeowners and designers alike. Their rustic charm speaks to an authentic, earthy, and unpretentious aesthetic, often characterized by the natural variations in the hand-spun wool and vegetable dyes, and the bold tribal patterns that resonate deeply with a desire for handcrafted items.
That natural feel is very appealing.
Very much so. This style is widely celebrated in Western design, where there's a growing appreciation for pieces with history and character. Furthermore, their compatibility with various interior styles means they don't dominate a space but rather enhance it, complementing everything from traditional and antique-filled rooms to minimalist and contemporary decors. This extraordinary balance of beauty, durability, and adaptability is fundamental to their lasting demand and why they continue to be cherished pieces in homes and collections around the globe.
Now we arrive at what, for many, is the visual heart of Gharadjeh rugs, their truly distinct designs and patterns. Our sources emphasize that they're easily recognizable from their design, characterized by bold geometric designs and vibrant colors. They display very unique design attributes that distinguish them from other northwestern Persian Iranian rugs. This is where their visual personality truly shines through.
Indeed. When we discuss bold geometric designs, we're referring to patterns that typically exhibit strong rectilinear, even geometric design tendencies. This means you'll observe a prevalence of straight lines, sharp angles, squares, rectangles, and angular shapes, rather than flowing curves, delicate arabesques, or overtly naturalistic floral depictions found in other Persian weaving traditions.
So very linear, very angular.
Exactly. This foundational geometric quality gives Gharadjeh rugs their striking, almost architectural presence, making them immediately distinct and powerful in a space. They don't just blend into the background, they tend to make a statement.
And the absolute hallmark of these rugs, a pattern you'll see most commonly and that makes them instantly identifiable, features what our sources describe as 3 large geometric medallions centrally located in the field of the rug.
Yes. Let's break down that medallion structure because it's truly iconic and uniquely Gharadjeh. You'll typically find two side medallions. These are symmetrically positioned, meaning they mirror each other and they match each other in size. Crucially, they also often share the same color as the field of the rug, helping them feel integrated. These often resemble the eight-pointed star in shape, which is a common and highly auspicious motif symbolizing various concepts from divine order to prosperity in Persian and Islamic art.
Okay, the eight-pointed star.
Then the central medallion, however, is distinct and deliberately commands attention. It's significantly larger than the two side medallions and is almost always rendered in a striking, contrasting color, most often a deep, luminous, dark blue, which creates a powerful focal point.
So that blue really pops.
It really does. Its shape is predominantly diamond-shaped, a strong geometric form. And here's where the intricacy truly begins. It frequently features an outline of running dog motifs.
Running dog motifs. What did that look like?
Picture a dynamic, continuous zigzagging pattern, almost like a stylized, endlessly repeating silhouette of a running dog, energetically framing that central diamond.
Okay, like a very angular wave.
Sort of, yes. This running dog motif, coupled with small, symmetrical, hook-like projections creating a distinct, latch-hooked contour, gives the medallion a vibrant, almost pulsating edge, truly making it pop off the field. The internal decoration of all these medallions is then completed by sophisticated yet geometric plant motifs, or smaller, abstract tribal elements, bringing a sense of organic growth and detailed texture within the structured geometry.
It's remarkable how Gharadjeh runners adapt this complex, signature medallion motif so beautifully to their elongated format. The sources note they are decorated with the same motifs, but because of the long shape, the sequence of medallions is different. They adjust to that linear format with such elegance.
Right, they might repeat the central medallion or alternate it with the side ones down the length. And if we connect these distinctive medallions to broader regional influences, our sources point out that they are somewhat similar to those of Harris or even Caucasian carpets. The rugs may also exhibit stylistic patterns that may be derivative of or similar to other rug styles, namely the Harris style, specifically the Harris medallion.
So there's some shared DNA there.
Absolutely. This shared visual vocabulary suggests a rich cross-pollination of ideas and techniques within the broader weaving traditions of northwestern Iran and the Caucasus region. It's not simply copying, it's a dynamic process where patterns evolve, are reinterpreted, and are given a unique spin by different communities. For instance, while Harris medallions might be grand and bold, the Gharadjeh interpretation often feels a little more rustic, a little more angular, and distinct in its specific use of the three-medallion layout.
I see.
This highlights a collective artistic heritage while preserving the unique identity that makes a Gharadjeh rug instantly recognizable.
It's fascinating to visualize how these shared elements might subtly hint at a broader regional weaving tradition, while still, as you said, maintaining that truly unique Gharadjeh identity. It's like a family resemblance, but with each member having a very distinct personality and story to tell. Beyond the dominant medallions, the broader field designs of Gharadjeh rugs are equally rich and contribute to their captivating complexity. Our sources mention a fascinating array of motifs, including star and S motifs, flower heads, leaves, and depictions of animals and birds. The borders are often adorned with shrub patterns, palmettes, and other tribal elements. A lot going on there.
There is. And this blend of simplicity with intricacy is precisely what makes these motifs so visually captivating and compelling. The simplicity often comes from the bold, block-like geometric forms that are easy to discern from a distance, giving the rug its strong, immediate overall impression.
Right, the big picture.
Exactly. But then the intricacy reveals itself upon closer inspection, where you discover the detailed internal patterns, the delicate lines of a running dog motif, or the specific rendering of a geometric flower or stylized animal within a precise angular outline. These elements are not just purely decorative. They contribute profoundly to the rug's compelling visual narrative.
Mm-hmm.
They are deeply profound reflections of the creativity and cultural ties of the weavers, serving as storytelling devices, historical markers, and even expressions of belief, all meticulously woven into the very fabric of the carpet. They echo tribal symbols, connections to their natural environment and their spiritual worlds. The specific rendering of a star, for instance, might carry a different meaning in one village versus another, reflecting nuanced local traditions.
Moving to the distinctive color palettes, which are a crucial part of their identity, Gharadjeh rugs are primarily available in rich, earthy tones of brick and blue, and also in two different shades of ivory, providing versatility. There is also a widespread use of green, tan, and yellow ochre, which adds to that natural, grounding, and often very appealing feel.
Definitely. To elaborate on these color palettes, they predominantly feature deep, commanding blue fields, often an intense indigo, but with occasional striking use of rich madder, red, or softer, inviting ivory as background colors. These dominant background hues provide a strong, stable anchor for the vibrant, often contrasting designs.
Yeah.
Complementary shades such as verdant green, warm cinnamon, soft camel, and various deep browns are skillfully integrated throughout the patterns, adding significant depth, dimension, and nuance to the overall composition. What truly enhances the contrast and makes the bold geometric patterns pop are the distinct, dark outlines, frequently in black or deep brown, which meticulously define the geometric shapes and medallions.
The outlines are key.
Very key. These dark outlines create a crisp, almost graphic separation between colors and motifs, intensifying the visual impact and making the designs feel incredibly precise and defined.
Our sources even categorize Gharadjeh rugs loosely into two distinct groups based on their coloring and overall patterning. The first group is typified by a row, or rows of medallions, which we've discussed, while the second group frequently uses a significant amount of light blue.
Right. And this range within the Gharadjeh aesthetic is a key aspect of their remarkable versatility and why they appeal to such a broad audience. The palettes can fluctuate quite dramatically, moving from somewhat somber with a deep indigo blue or rich madder red field to intensely vibrant, featuring stark contrasting colors including vivid oranges, bright greens, and crisp whites.
Wow, that's a big range.
It is. This incredible breadth of color expression means that a Gharadjeh rug can be adapted to a surprisingly wide array of interior styles and personal preferences. A rug with a deep indigo feel might bring a sense of profound calm, groundedness, and gravitas to a room, creating a serene anchor. Conversely, one with stark contrasting oranges and greens could act as an incredibly vibrant, energetic focal point, injecting dynamic personality into a space. This inherent adaptability ensures their continued relevance and enduring appeal across diverse design preferences, proving that an ancient art form can be perfectly at home in a modern setting.
Let's now trace the remarkable journey of Gharadjeh rugs through time, understanding their place in the broader rug market and their enduring legacy. Our sources confirm they gained prominence in the rug market during the late 19th century as part of the Greater Heritage weaving region, leveraging that well-established regional reputation. And as we've already touched upon, they've been historically sought after in both domestic and international markets, especially in Europe and the United States.
Yes, and the question of why they were so globally sought after is crucial for understanding their enduring appeal, especially as they moved beyond their native Iran. The sources are quite clear. It was primarily for their rustic charm and compatibility with various interior styles.
A rustic charm again.
Exactly. And this rustic charm isn't about being unrefined or crude, quite the opposite. It refers to an authentic, earthy aesthetic, often with subtle irregularities inherent in hand-woven pieces that speak directly to their hand-woven origin and deep tribal roots. It's an appeal to natural beauty, a connection to the earth, and a deeply handcrafted feel that resonates profoundly with interior design trends globally.
People really connect with that authenticity.
They do. This unpretentious beauty stands in contrast to highly formal court-style rugs, offering a more approachable yet equally artistic alternative. Their exceptional compatibility with diverse interior styles is also a massive draw. They don't clash with existing decor. Instead, they beautifully complement everything from traditional European antiques to modern minimalist designs. This ability to integrate seamlessly into varied aesthetic frameworks while maintaining their distinctive character speaks to their universal design language, transcending their specific place of origin and ensuring their broad appeal.
The impact of this growing global demand on the Gharadjeh weaving communities themselves is quite interesting. Our sources note that in the early 20th century, Gharadjeh weavers responded to growing Western demand, leading to an increase in production and the refinement of their designs.
Right, and this raises a fascinating and important question that often arises when traditional crafts meet global commerce. How did this increased production and the refinement of their designs actually affect the artistry itself?
Yeah, did quality suffer?
Well, one might assume that a surge in demand could lead to a decline in quality, or a regrettable standardization of designs to maximize output. However, in the case of Gharadjeh rugs, the sources strongly suggest a positive outcome. The refinement likely meant a more consistent quality in weaving techniques, an even more meticulous approach to knotting and finishing, and a honing of their already distinctive aesthetic.
So refinement in a good way.
It seems so. Rather than a dilution of their unique style, it appears this period allowed for a stronger, more confident articulation of Gharadjeh design principles within the broader market. This adaptation to growing international demand, while crucially maintaining artistic integrity and traditional methods, contributed significantly to their enduring quality and continued prominence in the market. It demonstrates a resilient weaving community that was able to meet external commercial pressures while simultaneously preserving and even enhancing their traditional artistry, solidifying their place in the global rug lexicon.
And today, their status is absolutely undeniable. They are highly sought after by collectors, who recognize their unique qualities and intrinsic value, and they are rightly known for their intricate designs and high-quality craftsmanship. Indeed, they are widely considered enduring symbols of the region's artistry, a testament to their lasting appeal and profound cultural significance.
This brings us directly to their significant investment value, a point that Babak Rizwani himself highlights as a key area of his expertise, remember?
Yes, exactly.
Our sources explicitly state that older pieces, sometimes labeled serapi, fetching high prices in the antique market. This is a crucial insight for you, the listener, because it tells you that beyond their sheer beauty, these rugs hold tangible, appreciating value as genuine heirlooms and shrewd investments.
Serapi. That term is important then.
It is. While often used broadly, it generally refers to an older, exceptionally fine quality Haris or Gharadjeh rug woven in the late 19th or very early 20th century. These are often distinguished by a slightly more muted, sophisticated color palette, a softer handle due to age, and a generally finer weave and more robust wool quality. This distinction underscores that these aren't just decorative items for a temporary purpose. They are tangible assets that can appreciate considerably over time due to their rarity, exceptional craftsmanship, and profound historical provenance.
So they're collected as investments too.
Absolutely. They are collected not just for their beauty, but as legitimate appreciating art investments. It directly connects the artistry to a measurable financial value, making them not just a purchase, but an asset.
It's also incredibly important to revisit their original purpose, which profoundly informs our appreciation of their current value and design. Traditionally, our sources explain they were used quite practically as prayer mats or floor coverings in Persian homes.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, their traditional use profoundly informs our appreciation of their design, durability, and even their size. A rug used as a prayer mat, for instance, would necessarily require a compact, often symbolic design focusing on a mihrab or central medallion, and certainly exceptional durability to withstand the daily ritual of kneeling and standing.
Makes sense.
Similarly, as central floor coverings in bustling homes, they were designed for uncompromising longevity and resilience, not just fleeting aesthetic appeal. This means that every design choice, every meticulously tied knot, and every selection of material was made with a deep, intuitive understanding of practical function, as well as profound cultural and often religious significance.
So function and meaning were intertwined.
Completely. So what we admire today is not merely a decorative floor covering, it's a living piece of cultural and religious life, deeply intertwined with the daily rituals, traditions, and practical needs of the people who created and used them. This elevates them far beyond mere commodities. They are vibrant, enduring artifacts imbued with the stories of generations.
And finally, to conclude this section, let's talk about price, an important consideration for any acquisition. Our sources indicate that Gharadjehs generally fall in the low to medium price range among Persian carpets. However, it's especially important to make a careful comparison of several pieces when you're considering these carpets, due to variations in the quality of the weaving that can occur even within this specific type.
This is a truly crucial piece of advice for you, our listener, and it perfectly encapsulates the value of the insights we've been sharing. It reinforces the absolute need for expert guidance, precisely the kind offered by Babak's knowledgeable staff.
Right, you need that expert eye.
You do, because quality can indeed vary, sometimes significantly, even within the same type of rug and from the same region. Informed comparison is paramount. This isn't just about finding the cheapest option, it's about understanding the nuances of knot density, the specific quality of the hand-spun wool, the consistency and natural aging of the dyes, and the overall integrity of the craftsmanship.
All those details we discussed.
Exactly. A lower price might reflect a coarser weave or less refined materials, while a slightly higher price could signify a piece that will endure and appreciate more significantly over time. This ties back perfectly to the core idea that knowledge is most valuable when it's not just acquired, but understood and applied, empowering you to discern true value and make a truly informed, confident decision when acquiring one of these beautiful, durable, and historically rich pieces. It's really about being an educated buyer. Hashtag tag outro.
So, what an incredible journey we've taken together. We've plunged deep into the intricate world of Gharadjeh rugs. We've unraveled their fascinating geographical origins nestled near Tabriz, traced the profound historical threads of Mongol invasions and Turkish tribes woven into their very fabric, and meticulously explored their unique hand-knotting craftsmanship with that incredibly durable Turkish knot.
That amazing knot.
And finally, delved into their captivating, instantly recognizable design elements, from the bold, iconic three-medallion structure to their distinctive, earthy, yet vibrant color palettes. You now possess, hopefully, a comprehensive understanding of what truly makes these pieces so special, so enduring, and so prized.
Yeah, and if we reflect on the aha moments of this deep dive, it's profoundly clear that these rugs are truly a remarkable synthesis of art, deep history, and extraordinary practical endurance. From their superior wool quality that gives them their plush, uniform pile despite what might seem like a low knot count on paper, to their signature three-medallion design that makes them instantly recognizable to the discerning eye.
That iconic look.
And their deep historical connection to Turkish nomadic tribes and vast historical migrations, every single aspect of a Gharadjeh rug tells a compelling story. They're not just static floor coverings, they are resilient, living works of art that have traversed centuries and continents, carrying history and beauty on their very fibers. This raises an important question for you, the listener.
Exactly. What other seemingly everyday objects might hold such rich, complex, and untold stories, connecting us to ancient cultures, meticulous craftsmanship, and enduring artistry, just waiting for us to patiently discover them? How might looking closer and with renewed curiosity at the things around us, from the textiles in our homes to the tools we use, reveal deeper historical significance, a renewed appreciation for human skill and ingenuity, and perhaps even a fresh perspective on the passage of time itself? Perhaps your next step is to embark on your own personal deep dive, to explore what other profound nuggets of knowledge are hidden in plain sight, just waiting for you to uncover them.